Welcome back to the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm. Coach Lori Davis-Jones' basketball team has been red hot of late. Let's check in with Kimmler Chappell, who has the highlights of the Southeastern Lady Lions.
Southeastern Louisiana women's basketball team returned to the University Center on Wednesday night to take on Southland Conference rival UTSA. Big game for head coach Lori Davis-Jones as she was looking for her 300th career win as a head coach. From the opening tip, Southeastern gets confused and Ashley Gardner takes it all the way to the hoop to give UTSA the early lead. Lady Lions would come right back. Brandy Simmons getting free for an open jumper from the baseline. 2 of her 14 points. Simmons was one of 4 Lady Lions in double figures. Back the other way comes Corey Cooper for UTSA. Toria Holder also finished in double figures for Southeastern with 12 points. Judy Jones finding Whitney King down low, and she scores 2 of her points. Southeastern football team giving Southeastern some support. Kelly Jenkins with the jumper. Jenkins got hot in the second half, scored a game-high 16 points for Southeastern. UTSA controlled the boards against Southeastern, 48-35 rebounding advantage for the Roadrunners. So they get an easy putback there. Jenkins finding Crenshaw. Amber Crenshaw knocks down her only 3 of the ball game. Kelly again gets free from the free throw line and knocks down a jumper. Holder again gets free in the lane and knocks down a 12-footer for Southeastern. Elizabeth Stiles gave Southeastern good minutes off the bench. She had 10 points. There's 2 of them on a nice drive. Asia Gibson taking Judy Jones to the rack for UTSA and lays up 2 of her 7 points in the ball game. Stiles, again, good look there and finds Brandy Simmons for an easy 2. UTSA came back, however. Long 3 by Young for UTSA. Holder continues to get in the lane for Southeastern. Been part of Southeastern winning 4 of their last 5. Asia with a nice jumper there for Southeastern. Up ahead with it is Judy Jones. Jones finished with a double-double, 15 points and 17 rebounds. Tough jumper there, but Holder right there for the putback. This game went back and forth throughout. There's Cooper with another 2. TSA really pounded it well inside against Southeastern. Stiles was able to create with her ability to drive, and there she sets up a 3-point play opportunity. Knocks the free throw down. Simone Miller, freshman out of Gonzales, takes it strong to the hoop and scores. Her only bucket of the contest. Stiles with another teardrop. Really gave Southeastern good minutes off the bench and was key to this victory. Steal by Holder, layup and good. Southeastern really caused UTSA problems with their full court pressure. Jones again trapped and another turnover. Stiles comes right there and scores. That was a quick swing that put Southeastern up by 3. Brandy Simmons again tough inside. Good second effort and puts it in. On the fast break opportunity there, Simmons again, and that set up another 3-point play and stretched Southeastern's lead to 7. Jenkins another pull-up jumper. Really has become a big part of her game as she's progressed in her Southeastern career. UTSA with one last shot, Cooper's shot falls short, and Southeastern hangs on for a 64-63 win. Lori Davis-Jones, 122nd win at Southeastern, her 300th as a head coach. Kelly Jenkins led 4 Lady Lions in double figures with 16 points. Brandy Simmons added 14. Toria Holder with 12, and Elizabeth Stiles off the bench with 10. Southeastern moves to 8-14 overall, 3-6 in conference play. It was one of 2 wins for Southeastern on the week as Southeastern won in Natchitoches for the first time since 2005-06 with a 79-70 win. Brandy Simmons was the big gun for Southeastern, 21 points and 12 rebounds for the junior out of Jackson. Kelly Jenkins also had a double-double with 13 points and 10 assists. Holder and Stiles with 12 and 10 apiece. Ley Lions have won 4 of their last 5 and now are 4-6 in conference play.
Thanks to Kimmler Chapel, and also congratulations to Coach Lori Davis Jones for picking up her 300th career victory as a collegiate head coach. The Southeastern men's basketball team was recently in action as well at the University Center as they took on Northwestern State. Let's go out to Matt Sullivan, who has the highlights.
Back in the University Center, the Southeastern men's basketball team hosted in-state rival Northwestern State. Southeastern playing the Demons for the second time in 2 weeks, looking to avenge a 55-38 loss in Natchitoches. Early on, with the Lions with a 2-0 lead, Anochi Ochi buries a three-pointer, giving Southeastern a quick 5-0 lead and forcing Northwestern State to call an early timeout. The Demons would get on the board, not until Anochi with a block, and then Roosevelt Johnson in the lane. He'll shoot and score, giving Southeastern an early lead. Northwestern State would score their first points at the 13:51 mark on a jumper by Tyler Washington, and then James Holben would hit 2 3-pointers to give Northwestern State an early lead. Donovan Ross with the dish from Deshaun Patterson, giving Southeastern a 10-7 lead. Holben would hit a 3-pointer and then would have an alley-oop dunk off the assist from John Briscoe, giving the Demons a 12-10 lead. Jeremy Campbell burying a long-range jumper for the Lions. And then Elgin Bailey creating space on William Mosley, buries the 15-foot jumper. That cut the lead to 4 with 7:01 to play in the first half. Gary Robertson responds for the Demons with a 3-pointer from the top of the key. Northwestern State with a 23-16 lead with 6.5 minutes to play. Donovan Ross gets the offensive rebound, taps it over to Todd Nelson. Nelson hits a 3-pointer. That cut a 10-point lead down to 7. And then Johnson, fighting in the lane, goes over 2 Demon defenders, gets the jumper to fall. And then off the nice pass by Ross, Nelson drives the lane and scores. And then after a rebound by Southeastern, the Lions get down the floor. Nice pass there by Johnson, who gets it to Ross, the freshman, with the slam. And the Lions trail by 3 at halftime, 29-26. In the second half, the Lions early on, Roosevelt Johnson goes off the glass over William Mosley and scores, cutting the lead to 1 at 29-28. After a jumper by Mosley, Johnson comes back with a reverse layup, this time past Robertson, again cutting the lead down to 1 with 19 minutes to play. Darian Populus gets some space, drives into the lane. He'll score on a layup, giving Southeastern a 32-31 lead with 18:20 remaining. And then Johnson, feeding Campbell with the off-balance jumper, gets the shot to fall. That ties the game at 34. Populus from the near corner, foot was on the line, scores the basket though, giving Southeastern a 36-34 lead at the 15-minute mark. And then a turnover by the Demons. Campbell is right there, takes it the length of the floor. He'll lay it up and good, giving Southeastern a 4-point lead at the 13:47 mark. And then Bailey, working on 2 defenders, gets fouled. He'll score, completes the 3-point play, and that gives the Lions actually a 1-point lead with 12:15 to play. And then Patterson will drive the lane for Southeastern. That breaks the 3rd tie of the second half. And then again, crossing his defender, finding Ochi. Ochi, his second 3-pointer of the ball game. Ochi, 2 of 2 from long range, finishing with 6 points. And then near the end, Johnson gets the steal and layup. He scores, and Southeastern defeats Northwestern State 66-61. Campbell leading the way for the Lions with 14 points. Roosevelt Johnson finishing with 13. Elgin Bailey with 12. Southeastern improved to 9-14 on the year, 3-8 in Southland Conference play, while dropping the Demons to 14-11 and 7-4.
Thanks, Matt. A big win for Southeastern and Coach Jim Yarborough's Lion basketball team. It's time for a break. When we come back, we'll have more for you right here on the Southeastern Sports Report presented by State Farm.